And today, Brad Oxley, he's promoting Costa Mesa Bull Ring. Harry, his dad, has retired to Mexico. Brad's taken over the reign with his wife, Jaylene, and they've done a really wonderful job at Costa Mesa. And like I say, if you haven't been out to Speedway for a while, you might want to go out. The season's started now, and the schedule's out. They've just had their opening night recently. So make it out to Costa Mesa. Support Speedway, support Brad and family. And, you know, the bull ring has been running for like 55 years now. So it's really been running a long time. And Costa Mesa is just granddaddy of Speedway. It's my favorite track to ride too. So if I ride there again, Brad, you can put me on the program. I'm not as fast as I used to be, but I have fun anyways. But yeah, Costa Mesa is great. Brad does a great job promoting. Brad's a fantastic talker. He talks like to the racers before every night, and he's just he's one of those guys that just is really fascinating, and he's really interesting. And Brad Oxley is a very smart guy. You know, like he knows his stuff, and people listen to Brad. When Brad talks, and people listen. And Brad is a superstar of Speedway. He's a good promoter. He's a good man. He's down to earth. He understands Speedway riders. He understands promotion. Brad knows how to build a Speedway track. You know, Brad is one of the greatest Speedway track builders that I've ever seen. He builds all those beautiful tracks at Costa Mesa for years. He started off as just a little 12-year-old boy building tracks at Costa Mesa. And if you've ridden at Costa Mesa before, you know that the Costa Mesa Speedway is known to be one of the best tracks in the United States. And it has been for many years. It's a beautiful track. I love that track. But Brad's still promoting, and Costa Mesa still going on. And the racing's fast and furious. So go to Costa Mesa, say hi to Brad for the Bumblebee. And Brad was always nice to me. You know, Brad was always saying good things. And he said, you know, I like your name, the Bumblebee. He said, I wish I had a name like Bumblebee. And I said, well, you have the name Rad Brad. And he goes, I don't like Rad Brad as much as I like Bumblebee. And I go, why? And he says, well, Rad Brad's kind of a like Rad Brad. And he goes, but the Bumblebee is cool. It's like Bumblebee. And I said, oh, really? I didn't know that. And he goes, yeah, you know, like Madonna, like Prince, like Bumblebee. It's just a name like that. And I go, oh, it's all right. And Brad doesn't love the name Rad Brad, but I think it's pretty cool. I like people call me Rad Brian, but that's not true. It doesn't happen. But Brad, like I say, is a great guy, smart guy. And go out and support him at Costa Mesa if you can. And we appreciate Brad Oxley for all he's done for Speedway. And he continues to keep the sport alive to this day. And like I say, he's just a good guy. He's a good human being. And like just a good person. So go support Brad. Go support Speedway. Enjoy the races. Go to Speedway. It's one of the fabulous sports around. The best sports in the world today is definitely Speedway. And Rad Brad Oxley has been a huge part of Speedway, following his dad's footsteps, promoting the Costa Mesa Bull Ring. And today we honor the legend, the famous rider, the good guy, Brad Oxley, number 5.